everyone, and welcome to Bubble Bunny Tarot. This month we're going to be focusing on your April monthly reading. So I hope your guys' March month went well. We're going to be doing it like usual, where we'll be pulling on the past, the present, and the future. But this time, instead of doing it how we normally do, I'm only going to pull one card from the Crystal Oracle and the Hedge Oracle. And then I'll be pulling from another deck to see what your overall energies for this month are going to be. And that's how we'll do the general energies for at least this month. We're trying it out. If it works, we'll keep it. And if not, well, we'll just go back to the same old next month. But yeah, so before I begin, let me just put up a list of really important dates that are going on in April that you should be mindful of, because these energies will be continually influencing you throughout April. So that's something to just keep in mind when you are watching your readings. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and let's get into it, guys. Hi Aquarius, welcome to your April monthly reading for 2022. As usual, we will start it off with the Zodiac dice over here. The Zodiac dice are just meant for extra confirmation or dessert. Just keep in mind, if these signs don't represent somebody who is in your life, it may also be the general energies that are influencing you for this month. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so first off we have yourself. So it rolled on your sign. Next we have Cancer. And then last but not least, we have your air sign sibling, Gemini. So I'll put those dice there, and then we'll get started on your past reading. So we'll be using the little animal deck, otherwise known as the Me Wild Unknown deck. This one popped out almost immediately. But yeah, I hope you guys had a wonderful March. March to April is definitely the beginning of spring, so it's almost like the new year in a way. So I don't know about you, I've been trying to wake up from my hibernation from this past winter, so let's see what spring has in store for you. This new and time. Oh my goodness. So this one just flew out on the floor. And then can I get one more card for Aquarius, please? For their past during the month of April 2023. This one. And then, as usual, we'll be taking one card from the bottom of the deck to form your advice pile. So I'll move this guy over here, and then for the present, we'll be using the Witch's Tarot deck. So, goodness. Can I get one more card for Aquarius, please? And then for the future, we'll be using the Tarot of the Divine. get 2 more cards, please, for Aquarius. I'm always interested in Aquarius's reading because even though I'm a Pisces, I'm actually Aquarius dominant, so I get a lot of influence from the air signs. Ooh. This guy. Okay, so now that we've got your past, present, and future figured out, I'm going to put the cards over here, and then we will pull on your thoughts and feelings, and then your general energies. So we'll be using Waite. So what are Aquarius' thoughts and feelings for the month of April? Universe, can you give me 3 cards, please? My goodness. Okay, I think this one. Oop, there we go. And then one more, please. Okay. So I'll put this guy over here, and then we'll be drawing one from the crystal deck, one from the Hedge Oracle, and then one from the Monsoon Tarot deck, and those 3 will form your overall general energies. Ooh. So we're doing things a little bit differently this time, just to see how we like it. Okay. What are Aquarius' general energies for the month of April? Ooh. Oh, that one flew out and landed on the floor. It always scares me when they land on the floor because I don't want them to get lost or anything. Okay. And then the Monsoon Tarot deck. It's Aquarius' general energies for the month of April. And of course, I hope you guys always know that I'm extremely thankful for anybody who likes and subscribes to my channel. I'm always thankful for you guys. Sorry, it flipped out. But yeah, I'm always thankful for you guys, and I just really appreciate it, and nothing makes me happier than to know that I'm able to help you. So, anyways, back to the reading. I'll put these aside over here, because we'll look at those later, and we'll get started on your past, present, and future reading. So, there you go. Put these here. Okay, so for your past, we have the little animal deck, and these are the 3 cards that have showed up. So for the first card, we have 10 of Swords. So, sorry, this came up in reverse, but we'll flip it around. Next, we have the Star, which is pretty much your energy. I'm pretty sure Aquarius rules over the Star card, which is really interesting because usually it's the woman with the pitcher pouring out water. She's usually on the Star card. And then next we have the Ten of Cups. Okay. So at least what I see so far is there's something that definitely came to an ending, and it's important to note that on the Ten of Swords, usually it's a man, and he's on the ground. He has all the swords stabbed into him, but with his hand, he's making a symbol that represents blessings. So it looks like something in your life ended, but because it did, it's ushering forth new energies, or like new opportunities that are going to act on your hopes and dreams, as represented by the Star card, and give you emotional fulfillment, represented by the Ten of Cups. So we'll put these guys up here for now and take a look at what the cards say about your present energies. Okay, and let me... Okay, so we're good. So for the first card, you have the Ace of Swords. Next, you have the Fool card. And then last but not least, you have the Nine of Cups. Okay, so this part is really just kind of reiterating what I just said. So the Fool represents new beginnings. And it represents just being able to move forward kind of with a fresh mind. And what's sticking out about the Ace of Swords is that the Ace of Swords is usually representative of Archangel Michael's sword of truth, regardless of whether or not you believe in angels or that sort of thing. It's usually a sword of truth, and so this sword of truth cuts out anything that isn't on par with our vibrations, or isn't what we're meant to do in our lives. So I think this is just saying that now that this thing has come to an end, that it could be you, I'm getting the sense that maybe you've had to cut this out of your life, or you made the decision to move forward using the sword of truth. You're now gonna bring in opportunities that are aligning with yourself and are going to bring you satisfaction, as represented with the Nine of Cups. So yeah, I mean, amazing energies, very much like new season, new me type energy, what I'm feeling. So let's have a look at your future cards then. So okay, so for your first card, you have the Chariot, which is interesting. Next, you have Judgment. And then last but not least, you have the Eight of Coins. It came up in reverse, but we will flip it. Okay. So, it does definitely seem like you are moving forward, and whatever you're trying to do, you are improving on yourself, as represented by the Eight of Pentacles. Because the Eight of Pentacles, it's usually a man standing by his plants and waiting for them to grow. And what's really standing out to me about this card is that she is trying to make these pentacles, even though it's painful for her. So even though these vines have all sorts of thorns in them, she's doing it anyways to work on herself. So maybe there are things that internally you might have to address, especially with the Judgment card, either before or as you're moving forward, because these are things internally that are blocking you from success. So maybe you're still recovering from whatever pain or hurt came with this ending over here, and the universe is calling judgment on it. The universe knows that you're ready for this new beginning, you're ready to move forward, but there's still little like bits of negative residue that's just like sticking onto your aura that the universe is saying to let go of or cleanse of, in a way. And I just want to make a note that I moved, and my pinky finger wasn't even really like on this card, but it's what caused the Fool to just like move extremely fast. So maybe in order to let go of these residual energies, you just have to take that leap forward without even like thinking, like just moving forward, moving fast, moving quick, especially because you have the Chariot card in here. So yes, I'm trying to think of anything else. I think the only other thing that's standing out to me as well is on the Fool card, he's jumping off of a cliff that is on a mountain. And then you see in the Chariot, there's a mountain over here with like an enemy that's sitting on top. I know it's really hard, but you can like barely see it. And then also in the Ace of Swords, there is clearly a mountain that is in this vision. So, clearly this mountain represents something. So it could represent you seeing the bigger picture, like from the overall top of the mountain, and then from there, that's where you're taking your leap of faith and just charging forward towards whatever it is that you think is going to be the most fulfilling for you and is going to bring you the most satisfaction. Okay, so I think that's pretty... Oh, and also too, this monkey over here is standing on top of a cloud that's overlooking all of these mountains. But yeah, so let me clear the table, and then we will have a look at what your thoughts and feelings are going to be for the month of April. Okay, so let's have a look at these cards. So the first card that you have is the Six of Pentacles. Then you have the Queen of Pentacles. And then you have the World. Okay, so this is evident of whatever it was that has come to an end. You're at the end of a cycle and you're just starting to begin a new cycle. And so because you're beginning this new cycle, I feel like there's a really big need to have stability in your life, as represented by the Queen of Pentacles. But at the same time, because you've experienced some sort of hurt towards this ending, you are kind of embracing the excitement of this new cycle. So you're embracing this excitement and you're becoming more giving. Those are the words that are coming to mind. Like, and it doesn't necessarily have to be like a monetary value as you see in the Six of Pentacles. It could just be that you are more willing to take risks, because that's also giving something but not necessarily expecting something to come out of it. You're just saying, hey, this seems like a really great opportunity. Regardless of whether or not it goes well, I'm going to try it out because that experience is going to be beneficial for me. So that's how I'm really seeing this generosity card. So maybe you're being more generous with your time and with the opportunities that are available to you. And that's how you are also kind of facilitating this stability, because first you have to be stable, right? Before you necessarily feel comfortable trying something new. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for your current thoughts and feelings about the month of April. So I'm going to shift these guys up here and let's try to get some advice, because that also might help to provide some additional clarity to the situation as well. Sorry, the overall energy cards. These ones over here. This way. There we go. So for the first card that you have in your advice pile is you have the Hangman. It came up in reverse, but we'll flip it around. Next you have the Five of Swords. Then you have the Ten of Coins. Okay. And last but not least, you have the Five of Wands. Okay. So this advice, I feel, is whatever this residual energy that you're coming off of as you start this new cycle. So this Five of Swords, this Five of Wands, the fives are the weakest energies in the tarot deck. And weakest in the sense that they're like low vibration. They're just kind of like petty energy. So I'm seeing this as this was a part of the reason as to why the Ace of Swords came up and the Ten of Swords came up. So this is why you decided to put an end to whatever this situation that was causing you pain and loss. So these energies are just like, I don't know, they're just like kind of annoying. Like, I don't the best way that I can describe this is that we can see the universe is just advising you to let the opportunities just happen, to let the universe take care of you, because the Hangman is typically represented of a gentleman who's hanging upside down, and because he's unable to do anything, that's when he receives the most enlightenment, because he's letting the universe take control, rather than per se focusing on any other outside energies or letting himself move forward per se. And I mean that as like, if he wanted, like, the best way to describe this is that the Hangman energy is letting the universe take control. Like, that is the most clear way. Like, don't try to force it, is what I was trying to describe. And I see that too in this specific Ten of Coins as well, because you see that, like, the grandfather over here, like, these are all of his children. He's just relaxing. He's not doing anything. He's just enjoying his time. So it's really evident that the universe just wants you to be able to enjoy the opportunities that are going to make themselves available to you, and to ignore these, like, five energies that are not going to last that long anyways. These are just kind of things like people being jealous of you or wanting to, like, start a fight with you. Like, you don't need that. You don't need that energy in your life. You're a higher vibration person. Just ignore these lower vibrations is really what I'm seeing. So yeah, let me clear the table again, and we'll have a look at your overall energies just to kind of summarize everything. And instead of reading, like, the big excerpts that I did last time for the Hedge Witch guides, I'm just going to read, like, the, like, very general descriptions of them, or anything that of importance that I see that really stands out. So for the first card, which is the tarot card that represents your overall energy, we have the Knight of Fire. It came up in reverse, but we don't take reversals, so we'll flip it around. So yeah, this knight is really passionate, is very action oriented, towards moving forward. So this kind of represents the overall passion that you're experiencing for this new cycle. So this vitality that's coming forth. Just to clarify things, so because the Knight of Fire is very action oriented, and in your advice pile you got the Hanged Man, don't force any opportunities is basically what the Hangman is saying. If the universe presents an opportunity for you, go for it with the passion of the Knight of Fire. Like, move forward, embrace it with that Fool's energy, that Chariot energy. But if that opportunity doesn't present itself and you're just forcing yourself into an opportunity, then that's not what you're supposed to be doing. So it has to be an opportunity that's meant for you, and I just wanted to clarify that because I know that can be a little bit confusing. Next, for the Hedge Witch Oracle, you have Enhance, and I feel like that's really appropriate because you're enhancing the opportunities that are coming forward to you. You're not just like how you would enhance the surrounding of something, so something is already good and you're just adding on to that to make it even better, per se. So let me have a look at Indigo really quick. I passed it. Yeah, so Indigo is also representative of shifting your perspective or your routine to bring new life into a situation or a relationship or some sort of thought patterns. So that's why it has the oracle property of enhance. And then yes, that's pretty much it. So it's just like it says, it means maybe putting a new coat of paint on something, or going out on an out of the ordinary date night, or even just tidying up to just add to the vitality of your livelihood. And then also, sorry for that, my glasses are up here on the table. The last card that you have is a Mentrine. So this one means spiritual guidance, angelic realms, clear stress, and truths revealed. So I feel like this is just emphasizing you living your own truth. And I'm pretty sure the Mentrine is a combination of amethyst and citrine, so it has the properties of both of those. And amethyst always really stands out to me because it is the actual birthstone of Aquariuses, or at least like the birthstone of like February. So maybe like the color purple, especially because you have indigo here, there's a lot of purple with the Knight of Fire as well. So maybe the color purple might also be just really significant during the month of April for you. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've seen. Hopefully you were able to find something that really resonates with you. And I wish you best of luck for the month of April. And I'll see you guys later. Bye!